Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Happy Swatchfest day to you. I hope you're having a really great weekend. I have had a really eventful week, probably the most eventful that I've had in a while. I talked about this a little bit on Snapchat, which by the way, if you aren't following me, you should be. I link it in the bottom. Snapchat is basically just like instant vlogging. So it makes it so I don't have to edit anything. I can just kind of like talk to you guys about what's going on at the time. So you do need a smartphone, but download it. It doesn't cost anything and you guys can come hang out with me. So anyway, Tim landed himself in the hospital this week, and I didn't talk about it on Snapchat for a little while because I was just concerned about what was going to happen. Basically, we went out of town. We went up to Big Bear Lake with my two brothers' families. Actually, three of my brothers ended up coming. My baby brother came too. And he's not a baby, by the way. He's 24, but I call him my baby brother because I have 6 brothers. Anyway, we went up there and Tim had been in pain. His leg had been in pain when we were up there. My brother, who is a doctor, kind of assessed his leg and he was like, you know what, I think maybe you have a blood clot in your leg and I want you to go to the hospital. Well, the hospital up there was closed, so we waited until we came home. We went to the hospital and sure enough, it was a blood clot in his leg. And then they assessed, you know, they did a CAT scan, they looked at his whole body, and he also had a blood clot in his lungs. So kind of a stressful week for me with health stuff. Like with Tim, I don't tend to stress out too much. I mean, I'm stressed, but I don't tend to panic. That's different than stress, right? Panic and stress. So I didn't panic because I thought, well, he's a big guy, he can take care of himself, everything's going to be okay. You know, I said my prayers, we were all praying for him, but I didn't panic like you do like when your child becomes really ill all of a sudden. For some reason, that panics me. So I was trying to stay, you know, really calm, especially for the kids and stuff too. Anyway, long story short, he came home from the hospital. They're treating everything non-invasively. And it was just kind of a little scare for us this week, but I had a lot of time to spend just me and the kids, which was nice. But actually, while we were up at the, speaking of a kid, I have another sicky kid right over there. While we were up at the cabin, I was talking to my brother and sister who, they are part of a company called Advocare, which sells products like supplements and stuff for better healthy living. And they have this thing called the 24-day challenge. And Tim and I have been talking about doing this for over a year since they first told us about their company that they work for. And basically it's just like a really healthy way to try to get better heart health. So some people can lose a lot of weight from it if you have a lot of weight to lose. Some people just become stronger so that they can, you know, do better physically that they want to. A lot of actual NFL football players use the product, so it's completely safe, you know, because the football players are monitored. They can't be taking like any drugs or anything like that. So it's completely safe, and we had been wanting to do it for a while, but I had put it off. Well, I was pregnant, so I couldn't really do it. Now I'm not pregnant anymore. So while we were up there, we told them, yeah, you know, we're going to go ahead and do it. And then all this stuff happened with Tim, and it was really just like, you know, we really do need to get a better control of our health. For me, whenever after I have a baby, of course, I am heavier than I am usually, and I'm just not, my body's not in the condition it was before because I'm not working out really while I'm pregnant or anything. So I want my body to be in better tone. I don't have like a target weight I'm gonna lose or anything, but I want better health for my body. Tim as well, he wants better health. So what happens is you start out with this thing called the 24-day challenge. The first 10 days is like a cleanse. So my challenge, it starts on Monday. I'm gonna link a link to this in the description bar below, just in case any of you guys are in the same position in your life where you're just like, I really want to take more care of my body. I want to take charge of my body, you know, start out with a new beginning. I mean, it's not really January 1st of the year or anything, but for me, this is kind of my new start. And I did the same thing right after I had Honor, but I kind of slipped off my healthy heart path because I was doing a program back then that I don't think was as sustainable as this program. So anyway, especially with this program, you have like coaches, and they coach you through the whole challenge. So if you're having a hard time with the first 24 days, you know, you can call and text your coach as much as you want, get advice on what you should be eating, all kinds of stuff. I have a hair right here that's bugging me. But so you have a coach, which will be my sister. She's going to help me all through it. And then at the end of it, you basically are going to maintain all the stuff you were doing during the challenge, but there's no dietary restrictions. You aren't counting calories. You aren't like never allowed to eat a certain thing ever again, which for me is the hardest part. Like the thing about Weight Watchers and counting calories and no carbs, like all those different kinds of diets, it's hard for me because it's hard for me to feel like if I'm ever denying myself of something, you know what I mean? It's like once you tell yourself you can't have that, you want it more, you know what I mean? So anyway, in this program, you don't have to do it. And I'm not just taking my sister that's going to be my coach. She of course has all the word on it, but my other sister, I only have one sister that's not my sister-in-law. My other sister has been doing it for 6 months and she really loves it. So it's totally sustainable. So I'm really, really excited about it. Like I said, I'll link it down below. And it's actually one of these kind of things where when you sign up to do it, you can tell your friends about it and they can sign up as well. And you all like kind of become this big family on there where you all kind of like work together on your goals. Anyway, it's really cool. I like it a lot. So like I said, I linked it down below. Even if you're not ready to do this now with me, because I think it would be so cool if you guys wanted to do it with me, because I know a lot of you probably want to work on these, you know, health goals as well. But I'm going to start my challenge on Monday. Now, granted, that's only 2 days away from now, and I already like ordered the products that I need, so that's not enough time for you to go ahead and start it with me then. But I'd love it if you guys decide to do it. Read all about Advocare and read about what they stand for and all that kind of stuff. If you decide to do it, let me know. I'll be so excited that we can go on this journey together, because I really think that when you have that backup, or like the people that you can be responsible to, you know what I mean? Like you can check in with, it really helps you stick on your goals more. So I'm totally excited for that. I start on Monday. I will be updating you guys on Snapchat, probably in Swatchfest and stuff, letting you guys know how it goes for me. I just wanted to let you know beforehand. I know that was a lot of blab about, but that's kind of what my week has been about, because I've really been thinking about health, wanting to make sure that Tim sticks around as long as possible, making sure my health, that myself, I stick around as long as possible, you know, with my MS and stuff. I really have to take good care of myself. We all need to take good care of ourselves. So that's really what I was thinking about this week. So I want to kind of talk to you guys about what I've been thinking about. And also, if you notice, if my face starts getting slimmer and, you know, I start to look a little bit different, well, now you'll know what it is that I'm doing that's, you know, make me look different. Maybe I'll start looking more healthier to you. I don't know. But so I'm really excited for it. So yeah, definitely go check that out if that sparks your interest at all. I'm really excited for it. So yeah, I think that is all the news I'm going to talk about, because I have a get ready with me on this look coming up on Monday, and I'm pretty chatty in that video too, talking about completely different stuff. But if you like this look, it's kind of like a Bordeaux burgundy, really nice look that I used a palette that Sue sent me. Thank you, Sue. I'm posting a look using some of the products that you sent me. Sue's from Switzerland, and Sue from Switzerland. And anyway, so I did a look using some of the products that she sent me in that video, and we're just chatting, and I'm talking about some things I'm thinking about lately. So, yeah, I think that's all we'll talk about today. On my lips, I am wearing NYC Brandy Sparkle. So I didn't want to wear something too dramatic, because I wanted this eye to be the focal point, but this was pretty. It's kind of frosty, which I wasn't sure. I wasn't like hating it. I wasn't like obsessing over it. I was just kind of like in between. All right, so let's get rolling through this Swatchfest. I need to change my nail polish. One of you called me on this a couple weeks ago. I was just talking about this color from Polish. Did you guys watch that review? I was so excited about that collection called The Cake is a Lie, and I was just talking about that, so I had this polish on. So I'm going to put another polish on from this Swatchfest. Just give me 1 second. But somebody called me on that last time because they're like, wait a minute, your polish switched mid-video. So yes, the color's about to switch because I'm going to put on another one from this video. I have already swatched all of these and reviewed them all. And I'm going to put back on one again so we can be wearing the appropriate polish to go with the video that we're talking about. How's that? Whew. Talked all about my week. How was you guys' week? I hope you guys didn't have anything as scary as what was going on with me this week, but thankfully everything's okay now. But what were you guys doing this week? Hopefully nothing too momentous, unless it's a good thing. Speaking of momentous, my little brother, the one I called my kid brother, who was 24, for his birthday, my mom is actually flying out and paying for him to go skydiving. I guess he's had it on his bucket list for a while. And she's going to go take him skydiving. I doubt if she's going to actually go with him. But I remember when we were kids, she would talk about, there, I've got it on. She would talk about how she would totally go skydiving. She'd be like, I do that. That's not scary at all. So, kudos to Mom if you actually decide to go. We're going to have to see. Okay, so this isn't the color we're going to talk about first. I just put it on. But the color we're going to talk about is my red polish. Okay, so I picked up this red L'Oreal polish called Plaid Please. It's kind of a fiery red-orange, just gorgeous formula, 2-coater, absolutely delicious. I just want to take a bite out of it. So, let's take a look. Okay, pink for today. This is one of the new polishes that I picked up in my haul from Sinful Colors. This is called Hush Money. I apologize if this isn't actually new, if it was just new to me. Okay, two things. Speaking of Sinful Colors, I know a lot of you have mentioned that you really want me to do that part 2 of my Sinful Colors, just like swatch all the Sinful Colors polishes that I own, that I did like this time last year. I'm really, really sorry. I said I was going to do a part 2 of it, but just like stuff got to be too much. I was swatching all of them. I put them in this folder to get ready to do the video, and then I just never really got around to it. So I'm thinking that I'll do another one, and I won't do like part 2. I'll just put it all together in one. And to keep it from being too long, I'll put like 2 pictures up at a time. What do you guys think about that idea? Are you still interested in that? I know a lot of you are still commenting on that video that you want me to go ahead and do part 2. And so just because it's too confusing to remember which ones I have and haven't done, I'll probably just do all of them if I go ahead and do it. So let me know in the comments if you are still interested in that. But this new polish called Hush Money is, I think it's like a rose quartz. When I think of rose quartz, like the Pantone color of the year, I think of this color, not really like that kind of like flowery floral pink that you know it looks like on the Pantone color. I think more of something like this. So I think that this is a cool color for rose quartz because you're getting that quartz metallic and it's kind of rosy. So what do you guys think? Does this make you think of that? Second thing that I want to talk about when I look at this polish is, do you guys want a Pantone color of the year suggestion video from me? I can totally do that if you want me to. I know that there are, you know, probably tons of them already, but if you want to know my picks, I can do that for you too. So just let me know in the comments. But yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at this one. Speaking of Pantone color of the year, here's one choice. So let's take a look. Okay, for orange, I didn't have an orange to show you, so we're going to do 2 glitters this week. So my first glitter is, where are you? I have 2 glitters from 2 different brands that are very, very similar, and they're both going to be in this video. So the first one, this one's from Sinful Colors, and this one's from Pure Ice, and they're both Valentine's Day glitters. This first one, the Sinful Colors one, is called Love Bombs, and this one is really cool. It's different from the Pure Ice one in that the base is iridescent, so when you put it over a dark base, it's going to give you that cool reflection of a different color than you see here. It actually reflected like this pretty bluish purple for me. That's how I'm going to show it to you, is over a dark base. I think I swatched it over black for you. So anyway, really cool. It has hearts in it. It has kind kind of rose quartz color in it, glitters, it has small silvers, it has fuchsias, and the hearts are blue. So anyway, let's see how this swatches. You could wear this on its own, I guess, if you want to, or you could wear it over a purple or a pink, but I actually really liked it over a dark color. So that's how I'm going to show you. Next up for yellow, I did have a gold yellow to share with you because I picked up actually 2 golds at Sally's the other day from FingerPaints. This is one of their new collections that's coming out that's going to be part of the core, not one of the new collections, this is one of the new polishes that's going to be part of their core collection, and it's called Um-Berella, and it is, it's just very fine gold glitter with actually lots of holographic bits in there too. I loved this, and it's slightly textured on the nail. Just absolutely gorgeous. This just looked to me like, put this on and you've just got just bling without being too blinged out, you know what I mean? Kind of like a chic bling. I really liked it a lot. Let's see how it swatches. Next up for green, and we're going to take a look at this green from OPI that I have for you. It's called Visions of Georgia Green, and this came out in like the celebration collection for Coca-Cola. I guess has these like these 2 polishes that came out this year that's separate from their Coca-Cola collection from a couple of years ago. This is really pretty. You get this effect on the nail, but you do have to have 3 coats. I really like this because it has like this gold iridescence in it, but also you can really see these flashes of light pink coming through too. I really love the sparkle in this, but you do have to have 3 coats, or you could match it up with a cream that's kind of similar to this and just do like 1 coat on top of it. So that's one way to do it. I have a visitor, it appears. So anyway, I like this a lot. You just do have to do lots of coatage. So let's take a look. Okay, my blue polish ended up being my polish of the week. It's another Pantone color of the year suggestion, or it just like kind of happened to fit that way. So it ended up being my top polish, my A+ of the week, so I put in another blue in this spot today. And this is Sally Hansen Hard as Nails in the shade Sturdy Sapphire. I really did not care for this at all on its own. It was thin. It had that iridescent kind of like where you're like, where's the pigment? Where's the zest of this polish? But then I remembered that polishes like this, if you put them over a dark polish, they really look super, super duper cool. So I put this over a black, and lo and behold, it was absolutely gorgeous. So I'm going to share it with you that way. The only bummer of that is that you have to clean up really well so you don't see the black undies underneath, kind of like when you wear white undies. But I do think that it was really pretty that way. So I'm going to show it to you that way right now. Anna's going to share with us this next polish. She's not feeling very well today though, huh? Are you okay today, or what do you have?
I have sickies.
She has sickies. So anyway, this purple polish is kind of like a purpley plum. I think it says it's called Wild Iris, and it's from Sally Hansen. It's on the Insta-Dry line. That is what I put on today for this video, on my last minute dress up my nails for Swatchfest. I really liked it. It's pretty. It has a gorgeous formula, so show it to him one more time, Honor.
Let's take a look.
Okay, for neutral today, I'm sharing with you a polish that I picked up at Big Lots just the other day. If you didn't see my haul on Snapchat, I was talking about how Big Lots has a ton of stuff right now. They had like so much CoverGirl and Maybelline lip products, and I picked up a few. They were like between $2 and $3 each product. They had a lot of Sinful colors, Sinful Shines polish. I haven't been there in a while because I got disappointed by Big Lots. Like, my Big Lots didn't have very good stuff. But I went and I found a lot of stuff. I also I finded two of the bleached neons, and so I picked them up even though they're backups for me because I already own them. And I think instead of keeping them as backups, I'm going to stick them in a Swatchfest grab bag giveaway. Whenever I find polishes on sale that I really like, I like to snag them and stick them in giveaways. So I'm going to do that. I found the green and the yellow there, but anyway, check out your Big Lots. They might have bleached neons, which is a cult favorite. So pick those up if you find them. I also grabbed this for my neutral spot this week. It's like a very, very light shell pink. It reminds me of like when you look at an abalone shell, but it doesn't have that ripple of green and blue. But it's like everything about an abalone shell besides that. It's that very light, dusty, peachy pink with some like fuchsia flash. Very, very light though. This was okay. I wasn't thrilled with how this looked at 2 coats, but I think this is the kind of polish that when I wear it, if I keep it on a long time, it totally grows on me. So anyway, it was just okay for me. Let's see how it swatches. Next up, the other glitter that I mentioned before. This is Pure Ice 143, which from what I understand, back in beeper days, people would beep 143 and it means I love you or something like that. So I guess it's because like 1 is 1 letter for I, 4 is 4 letters for love, and 3 is for you. Anyway, that's what this is called. It's like the other one where the base is not very pigmented, so it's not going, if you put this over white, it's not really going to color the base very, very much. It might slightly color it, barely pinky purple. Again, it has heart glitters in it. This time the heart glitters are kind of the same color as the bottle of polish. They're like a light pinky purple. It also has a very light pink hex glitters, some blue glitters in there, some silver. Really, really pretty again. I don't think I share this one with you over black. I'm going to share it with you over, oh, I think the blue polish that's coming up next. So anyway, let's take a look and see how it swatches. Alright, and last up, ding ding ding, we have the A+ polish of the week, and it's from Sephora Formula X Polishes from their line. Okay, so I picked this up, I think, at Marshall's, very inexpensively. This is a very pretty Serenity Blue shade, and I didn't even really plan to put those two colors in this Swatchfest. This is slightly frosty looking in the bottle, so I really wasn't sure how much I was going to love this. But it is really gorgeous, and it's right up my alley of like the kind of bluey purples that I really, really love. So it goes on a little bit frosty, I have to admit, but not so much that it really bothered me that much. And it's practically one coater, so it really pushed me over the edge, and loving this a lot. It looked great with that glitter. In fact, this polish with that glitter on it is actually like my A++. So I like this, but then I also really like that glitter on top of it too. So yeah, I love this one. I don't know how easy it'll be for you to find. Maybe I should actually tell you what the name of it is. This is called A Little Sexy. And like I said, I did find this at Marshall's, so good luck finding it if you're trying to find it. Maybe it's on the Sephora's website, I don't know. But anyway, let's see how it swatches. You two are crazy. Honor and Maya are sitting here on the floor fighting while I'm making my video. So it only takes till somebody gets bit till they stop doing that, huh? Anyway, that's the whole thing. That was my whole swatch test. Those are all the colors I was wearing this week. Well, I was wearing a lot more colors because I've been swatching tons of stuff. Hopefully you watched the polish review. The Essie Resort review went up. I've been swatching the Black Beauty or the Blackheart Beauty polishes from Hot Topic. I've also been swatching the Deluxe polish, the collection Madam of Thrones or Dames of Thrones, that's what it is. I always forget the name of it. Yes, I've been just swatching tons and tons of stuff. I have lots more reviews coming up for you guys. Don't forget to check out the Get Ready With Me on This Look if you want to see that. That'll be on Monday. And I think that's it. I hope you're having a great day. And I will update you if anything crazy happens with Tim. But for now, he's doing okay and he is feeling better. So yeah, take care, you guys. I love you very much. Thanks for hanging out with me. And I will talk to you very soon. Bye. You can do it. You can do it.
I can't.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
No, I can't.
Why not?
Because
So there's a nice deep indigo, you know, Corelli packed with all kinds of stuff in here. Okay, so this is called Intelligence Dampening Sphere. So if you totally know everything about Portal, you probably will know more than I am going to tell you right now. But if you're wondering,